Welcome back to the Smackdown edition of Smackdown Out of 10. Last week, Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn and the Usos reunited as the OG Bloodline and Italy challenged the Solo Colours Bloodline for a War Games match, but neither team has its fifth member yet. The Motor City Machine Guns defended the tag titles against the Street Profits, and Nia Jax put the women's title online against Naomi on this week's show, but B-Fab took on Bayley and Candice LeRae in the first match. But before that, Smackdown opened with Cody Rhodes came out to kick the show. We saw a replay of Kevin Owens giving Randy Orton a pile driver before the American Nightmare called KO out. Instead, Aldis came out and said KO is not at the building as his request. They went back and forth about how to handle the situation before Rhodes said he wouldn't wait for an answer for very long. It seems like that's the next program in place. Obviously, I obviously way to go building to it, but yeah, it's going to be a brutal match. Presumably, it's the Survivor Series. But after a break, we got the first triple threat match in the Women's US title tournament. LeRae sent Bayley out for the ring so she and B-Fab could trade some offense as they fought into the break. It seemed WWE but this match to give B-Fab a lot of time in the ring. It was great to see her get some screen time, but her inexperience also put front and centre. Bayley was able to get the pin on B-Fab with a roll out to advance, even though the bout had a couple of stopping moments. They had good energy and some fun spots, but at the same time I think kind of like, Bayley's really established now. I'd really like to see maybe Candice get the opportunity to regress further into the tournament, maybe even win it. So yeah, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. After Mia Yim helped B-Fab turn off Chelsea Green and piping of him backstage, LA Knight came out to issue an open challenge for his US title. Santos Escobar answered the challenge, but he wasn't alone. Electra Lopez, Angel and Berto were all present. Escobar gave a brief promo, but Knight ended up saying he would rather face Berto. This led to Berto attacking Knight before the match could even get underway. We returned to see Berto dominating the champ. Even though these two are very similar in their own style, they work very different styles. Berto's fast-paced, who employs high-flying offense, while Knight uses a wide variety. And after a solid back and forth, Knight got the BFT for the win. If it had a few more minutes, it could have been great because these two had great chemistry. And as the champion, Nakamura blindsides him with a tag, which I thought was a really good ending. Great to see Nakamura back, and that's going to be an intriguing feud. On top of a match which probably exceeded my expectations. Before we got Sami Zayn and the Uso telling Roman Reigns they were unable to find a fifth member of the group to take on to go to War Games. The OG Bloodline soon followed, and they immediately started brawling. Reigns and Zayn, Reigns saved Zayn from a spine site, but he and Jacob Fatu had a standoff that was interrupted by Reed. He helps Cowboy and his crew take out everyone in the OG Bloodline, which is obviously paving the way for Rollins to come in. And yeah, that's a really good way to finish off, I think. Bronson Reed looked great here, so yeah, enjoyed that. Before we got the Street Profits taking on Shelley and Sabin for the tag titles. Ford and Shelley began the match with fast-paced exchange that showed off the speed and agility of both men. The Prophet are one of the best tag teams in the Fed, and MCMG is one of the best in the world, so it seemed easy for them to put on a good match, even though just about every move looked great. The outcome was predictable. The Guns just made their debut a few weeks ago, and their titles were shortly after, so the odds of them losing about here were slim. They ended up being unpredictable, with Tommaso Ciampa attacking the Profits caused DQ. Johnny Gargano tried to play Peacemaker, but Ciampa shoved him out of the way. MCMG tried to apologise to Profits, but Dawkins decked Shelley in the face before and Ford walked away. Even though DQ finishing is never ideal, the way this was handled sets out some interesting future possibilities. And yeah, Ciampa turning heel, that's an interesting one. How Gargano goes, I quite like to see them being a couple tag team, but the Street Profits, yeah, interesting character there as well as MCMG. So yeah, I thought it was a good match start to that point. Hopefully we'll run it back, and yeah, intrigued where it's going. 7 out of 10. This week's main event saw Naomi challenge Nia Jax for the women's title. Tiffany Stratton came out with Jax but did not go to the ring with her. Naomi hit dropkick right away, but it did little to prevent Jax from ramming her into the corner for some shoulder thrusts. The first minutes were basically Jax beating up on Naomi, but the Queen of the Globe began to make a comeback with Suicide Diver who went to a break. Jax has the best young year of her career in 2024, and this match was one of the most entertaining. Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan were shown attacking below and Cargill backstage, and a moment later Tiff showed up and interrupted to give Jax the upper hand. Bayley almost arrived to take out Tiffany and Naomi, almost one with a spec-making moonsault. LeRae showed up and shoved Bayley into the ring post before Jax finished Naomi off with the Annihilator. The majority of the match was great, but the ending was kind of overbooked as well, which took away from it a bit. We all know where it's going, but yeah, for me it's just a bit of smalls at the moment, a bit too far. So I wrote a 6 out of 10. And overall Smackdown this week gets a 6 out of 10 for me. Obviously quite a big Smackdown with a few developments along the way. I thought there was some really decent matches in there, and yeah, some really intriguing story bits now as well. I kind of like the way WWE is shaping up the whole card for Survivor Series in a few weeks. So yeah, intrigued where we're going. For this video, thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, follow us on our socials, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, meme and content. Subscribe to our other channels on screen right now, that'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace out.